Welcome to the Therapy Lounge, where soca meets self-awareness. I'm your host, Dr. J, and this is Dr. J on YouTube. Now, here in the Therapy Lounge, we go beyond the performances and the big stages. We sit down with the artists and the people you celebrate and have real conversations about the person behind the brand. If you haven't already, make sure you like this video, subscribe to DrJayTV, and turn on your notifications so you never miss a session. And remember, you can also catch the full video and audio experience on Spotify as well, so you can tap into the Therapy Lounge wherever you are. Now, let's step into the session. So welcome into the Therapy Lounge. This is where soca meets self-awareness, and I'm here. It's an honor to have two of the youngest and brightest stars in soca. Coutain, Christo, how you guys doing, man?
Bless, man. What an introduction. Blessings, my brother.
Blessed and highly favored. Thankful, man. Thankful.
Now, I realize one person have on gloves, next one hiding the hand in the sweater.
yeah.
Well, it's not that cold here, you know.
Yeah, well, for you, because you from here.
Correct. Your custody, your
brother-
base here.
It's like a fridge. We walk into a fridge. A freezer.
One time.
I have one gloves and I still want to hide, man.
All right. Well, then we talk about the heat of this past Trinidad Carnival, right? We can start with you, Christo. I know you've been singing for a few years now.
Yeah.
Red Girl might have been the first one that
breakout
gets you through, right? But obviously, Doo Darling, different monster.
Major song. I mean, this year, I think it was my greatest seasons thus far. Now, like, no other song. Red Girl, I even put on the stages where Doo Darling put
Yeah.
So I'm so grateful for that. Big up God, boy. God is he boss, you know?
Yeah, and you were working, it was Advocate.
Yeah,
that producer,
Advocate,
right?
yeah.
So was it something where he had the rhythm first, then you brought the tune to it, or
Yeah.
it was already written? How did this whole come
So
about?
what happened was he posted a story on Instagram and he was like, boy, I want to rebrand the sound of Calypso and bring it modern. You know, don't he keep any same bunks, but he just rebranding it modern. So I was like, what? I replied to that, boy. I said, boy, he sent thing for me now, boy. He said, yeah, no scene, and he sent my rhythm pack and it had probably 8 or 9 rhythms. And I listen every rhythm going through, and then when I hear the rhythm for Doo Darling, one time it stood out to me. It was like, wait.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, this is it, yeah. And then the rest is history. I just sit down and mumble my melodies and come up with the vibes.
So how long did that process take for you? Like when you heard the rhythm and then coming up with the melodies and even just the idea?
I mean, it take a little while, you know, because music to me doesn't be rushed. It is be a energy and a vibe now. So I would just take my time, and when it flow. I would feel it. Like the music just talk to you. Like Coutain, you will understand what I'm saying. The music just speak to you, and like your pauses raises like this is the one here, you know?
Yeah, no.
So did you have other concepts first and then the Doo or did it all just come together?
As
with
I say,
what we
it's
hear?
melodies, so I would mumble.
Okay.
I will mumble that, and then I would sit down and be like, hey, boy, what to write about? And sometimes in the mumbles, you would hear one word, like best. And then I'll be like, what? Woman, your best, I ain't tell a lie. You know, and the words would just flow. You just have to listen to the music, listen to the vibe, the time.
Yeah.
Time is most important too. Now you have to spend plenty time with your thing. Otherwise, your thing going nowhere.
Yeah. That to me is a true story. And for me, when I hear certain sounds, and that's where I have to big you up, Coutain, because there's certain things that when you're working with Tano, it's like the two of you just have a synergy, bro.
Thanks.
I wouldn't say it's futuristic, like I guess what Kit was trying to accomplish, because Tano seems to bring back a lot of vibes from, you know, a disco daddy, Lord Nelson and certain things, right? But I haven't heard anybody be able to replicate what he does. And then you bring this old soul with your vocals and your melodies. So how did Wedding Band Ms. Walker come about?
We would have, like Ragamuffin Campana, we would have now came from New York for GBM show, Soda Soca. And when we touched back home, it had some event we had to attend to, and Tano would have met us. And he was like, I had his vibes here.
Mm-hmm.
I said, yo, what's up, my vibes?
Right.
And he played this idea he had. And in playing it, I was like, where you want to go with this? Because I can't really, put my finger on it. I can't try to conceptualize what, which direction you really wanted to go.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, I feel like I'm Marvin Gaye. But that kind of energy, because it was, how to put it, modern as well, but still keeping the heart of Calypso in it now.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, all right, cool. And we left it for me until about June, right before Canvas.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I had to leave again and come over with Kes in Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
And in preparation towards the concert, I said, let me pass by Tano. Pass by him. I said, cause I feel awesome. I hear my grandfather singing this, good morning, Mr. Walker.
Okay.
Right through, yeah, so, and it had this part in song where it just get calm. So I was like, yeah, that spot right there, let me see what we could do there. I said, press record. Good evening, Mrs. Walker. I'd like to talk to your daughter, please.
Yeah.
That was the day. And I said, let's go on. And he's like, what do you mean? I said, nah, we are organized to fly. So leave, come back. And after the concert, about mid-July or the end of July, is when we come back, and we, again, as Christo said, we took time, sit down, because the introduction already going in a certain direction. You don't want to carry off the story. So you want to make it make sense and relatable to not only, our generation, but the ones before and the ones coming after.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the whole intention behind it. And when we actually get the concept, because we was back and forth, Tano, that man has heavy ideas as well too.
Right.
So, and he wanted to do something like, I said, nah, let's breathe. What do you mean? I said, talk to she. You talking to she mother to get you to she. Let the mother hear what you said.
Right.
Yeah,
So explain everything we are giving.
correct, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
son.
true.
So the approach we took was being respectful, because if you would have listened to the original song, Mr. Walker, she ugly, yes,
Right.
but she wearing them expensive dress.
Yeah.
So it was more or less to secure himself with a bag.
Mm.
Because the people say she ugly, but she father full of money, oh Lord, mama boy.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to take that route. I wanted to go the route we're going on now. So now, more or less, everybody's trying to talk to somebody more to get through.
Mm.
They're gonna say, yeah, boy, let me see if we could talk to mother, and let the mother know she daughter is safe. And
Yeah.
I give it she house and land, I buy in a wedding band.
Yeah.
I give it she love Miss Walker, I sure to marry that guy. So we trying to show you that we will do all the honest and just things when it comes to your daughter. And just change the perspective on how we will approach our young lady in this
Yeah.
generation. So yeah.
It's funny how stars align and things happen, because we're supposed to do these interviews separate, right?
Yeah.
But with timing and the cold weather, we
Yeah,
say,
yeah.
all right, we're gonna do it one time. But both of you have songs that talk to women in a very respectful way.
Yeah.
You have to.
Right?
Yeah.
Which isn't how a lot of people look at the younger generation and how they talk to members of the opposite sex. It doesn't always come across as respectful.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So
Understood.
for you guys, was this something that was intentional, or was this just something that this is how you guys are?
Well, for me, I love to talk to ladies with respect. You know, I had good brought up. See,
Real.
my mother make sure and teach me, make sure deal with the woman correct. Learn to speak to women, don't disrespect them. I mean, I'm a time I get vexed. I is only a human, but
Yeah.
I learned that now. So, and then music very important too, bro.
It is.
Like the way what you give out is what you would get back now. So you need to put all the right things in your music, and simple like that.
It's so true, man. The energy you live is the energy you give.
Correct.
right? And what you put out, like you say, is usually what comes back.
Yeah.
And you find with a lot of the younger generation, and I shouldn't point to them alone, but when you come up with that anger,
Yeah.
that is what comes back, and then it just feeds this endless loop of negativity and
Create that
toxicity.
cycle.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That cycle. Sometimes what words can explain music good. You understand? And again, as Christo say, we come from a household that, you know, thankfully gave us the opportunity to have good brought up. See, so patience, you understand? Listening, you don't argue to win. You understand? You will disagree. To have disagreements. As Christo say, we're only humans, but you have a conversation to understand. You understand? It's me and you against the problem, not me and you against each other. We're not the problem. You understand?
Right.
So yeah, that
A united front going against this. We're on the same team kind of.
Correct, yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. So
I
how
ain't
do you
gonna
guys...
lie, I have plenty to work on too, you know. I'm not perfect.
Correct.
100%.
Same.
But you see that self-awareness, that's important though, you know, because a lot of people are blind to that and feel like, well, I hear, you know, they have that when they have that ego within them, they're not willing to work on themselves.
Yeah,
so the fact that you even
accountability.
said that, like, no, I had things I know I need to work on.
Yeah.
That's a huge first step that a lot of just men in general, or people, because women are like that too, but just generally speaking, you know what I mean? It's like
even homie right here, I just tell him to, bro, that thing you just do, I just look up to that. Like, oh, you just do that?
Give me an example. One thing you just look up to. You look to the side, all kind of thing. Expose him on business now. Expose
but
him.
boy like to stay in the room. Man.
Okay.
And I's a hot foot. I like to be outside. And, like,
Right.
you know? Like, sometimes he just the whole day. He probably just holding our meds. How you just spend all this time with yourself and be so happy, boy, you know? Be always happy and jolly now, boy.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just look up to that. Like, boy, I want to find that time where I'm not even here in the world.
Right.
And I just by myself and finding me. I mean, I was there already, but I need to find it back, and that's really important, you know?
No, you see, with age come reasoning and time same way too. You see, experiencing something that not everybody fortunate to get the experience that you're experiencing. So sometimes you will have it. As you tell me when you was reasoning, you know it is to have it and then to, you know, go back to square one and come back and have it again.
Yeah,
So that
it's
in itself
different.
is a lesson, and I ought to pay by nothing bigger than the program, and the program is good.
Correct.
So nothing bigger than the program is good. So
Program is good.
as much as we could obtain some today, if we plans not lying with his own, it could go tomorrow, and you had to find peace within that. You understand? You had to find some sense of peace within that. And just the genuine fact that we have this gift right now to bring people together, make them happy, take them out of a bad mood, you understand?
Yeah, boy.
Bring them together, let them, you know, hug up each other and dance, appreciate each other. They're not easy task.
I just also say that God sent.
Correct.
Because no regular person can go on a stage and move hundreds of people, but have everybody waving. You know, so one thing I will say too is give thanks for bringing me out here.
Yes,
so that I could spread the love within me to the people out here too that been craving me now, boy. It all like my DMs is a lot of DMs from people out there like
Behave yourself with them DMs, you know.
No,
You're trying to do better. You know, so behave yourself.
You talking about
He's a good guy. You know? Yeah, I have 2 kids.
Yeah.
Big up my whole team home, man.
Salute.
Yeah, man. Listen, honestly, like for me, I've always prided myself on trying to shine a light on not just the typical artist that everyone will run behind. Everybody needs an opportunity to get on stage and do what they have to do.
Yeah.
They might do great. They might not do as great. They might do better next year. They might do better next month. But you have to give them that
try.
You understand? And from the first time I heard your tune, I'm like, nah, boy. There's something about this song. Like,
I tell you.
just the way it starts. And then, oh, good. Nah, boy. There's certain tune. And then
Infectious.
Curry Stew. Yes.
Yeah.
It's infectious.
It's very infectious, man. And it doesn't have to be a jump and wave.
No.
It doesn't have to be, you know what I mean?
Beauty in it.
And that is the beauty, is that you catch a pocket and you hold them. And in the performances I've seen you post, I'm like, nah, boy,
Yeah, the
he could
people-
sing for real. It's not,
Nah,
like-
yeah.
you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it becomes
Naturally.
now, all right, we had to give him that opportunity and see how this could work. And as we've been talking back and forth, and I get to just understand your spirit and your personality too. It's
Yeah,
like I
yeah.
realize there's an alignment because some people are just like, yeah, I want this and I want this.
Yeah.
And,
Nah.
and they want to reach before that, you know, and with you, I don't get that energy.
Nah,
Even
it's
with you.
cool
Love,
vibe
love.
with me, man. I mean,
Yeah.
as a grounded guy too, I came from the ground. You know, I ain't want to go too deep with that, but
Yeah.
I came from nothing to something now, and I'm grateful to God for that.
So how long have you been actually singing professionally?
Or professionally, let me say about 8 years,
Okay.
9 years.
Okay.
you
And
can
was
say.
it always soca? Or
Nah,
okay.
I started singing R&B first.
Okay.
And I was singing a little reggae. I was doing everything. I could do anything now. Like I was doing music, bro. You know, and then the people just gravitate more towards the soca, but
Right.
I have other music out there. I have gospels and all. Well, I would say God music. I wouldn't say gospel, you know.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I have all kind of music out there.
And for you, Coutain, as well, you were doing R&B as well.
I was doing R&B, Afro, dancehall, reggae, and only what 2-3 years now started dabble within soca. Get the opportunity to do soca. Yeah.
So what brought you into that soca space? Because art form isn't really soca,
Nah,
but
art form is
that took
different
off,
than soca.
and people within the soca space gravitate and loved
Yeah,
it. Because
yeah.
I think it was it Tobago Carnival? It was like a monster where
I
you were
believe so.
performing on
Yeah.
in
That
like
was
stages and fets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think good timing. Good timing because it was nothing. We just plan and we just execute.
Okay.
But we don't plan for the people, you know, for how the people react now. Boy. So seeing how they gravitated towards it, we just try our best to make the music, make sure it's feeling good to we first, and then put it on and then go.
And if it resonated,
It
resonated.
resonated.
Yeah.
And thankfully,
If it don't, we come in again.
Yeah.
We ain't stopping.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. And did both of you grow up religious? Because you both have mentioned God a lot. So is this
Yeah.
something where you grew up in a certain,
Yeah.
like, what religion did you guys grow up in?
I grew up knowing God.
Okay. So it's just more spiritual than a
Yeah.
specific religion.
Yeah.
And same for you?
Same, but more Catholic and Rastas. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you still practice and go to church and stuff, or is it more of a personal?
I would say a little bit of both because of how hectic the time is.
Yeah.
So I ain't gonna lie, I doesn't get to go to church as much. You understand? But to say praying, we make sure keep right there everything. We make sure to pray
Pray.
before everything.
Yeah.
So,
Trust me, man.
Important, you know.
Yeah.
Most
It is.
important. I mean, I don't go to church. I don't even gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Because not that I don't have time for God, but God is always with
Correct.
me. God
Yeah,
is,
correct.
so I don't see the need to be in church all the time to say that, hey, I know God, because God rolling with me all the time, bro.
It's a
Okay, him
personal
everywhere,
relationship,
same way
man.
too.
Yeah,
At the end, it's a personal
personal.
relationship. But I wanted to ask because I know there's people who are looking, and sometimes you feel like what we see during Carnival is like sacrilegious or is so much this and so much that. Like you'll
Yeah.
have
But if
people
I
within
don't
the
even know,
church arguing about, seeing things within Carnival. And I personally don't subscribe to that because I feel like you can still live godlike or live in a spiritual way without having to partake in other stuff. But you could still have your vices. Like,
I mean,
Yeah.
some people like to drink, some people don't like to drink.
Well,
some
well,
people,
a great man tell me this. Is a difference between living in the world and living of the world. So you can be living in the world, but you're not of
Of
it.
the world, correct?
So I living in the world, I happy I doing my shows, but I going home.
right.
And I in the parties, I'm not overdoing it. I'm not telling you don't party.
But-
But what I'm saying is just know your limit.
Everything in
The
moderation.
most I say, you can drink wine. Wine does do what if you drink plenty wine, what it does do.
John Gideon did.
Right? So you just have to know your limit with anything you do.
Yeah, man.
But too much of anything could trigger you off.
Correct.
And,
Come
you know?
back down to moderation, same way too. So it will have people who will question it and whatnot, but it comes back down to he without sin cast the first stone.
Correct.
You understand? And it start here. You dig? So my grandmother used to say, I'm with her to see God face before somebody else sitting down in church.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? But I'm not gonna get too deep into that. You dig? So it's a matter just balance and knowing yourself, because I heard people talk this good thing and this and that and just talking it because it sounds good, it sounds cool, and they're nice to see.
Right.
But there have others who really and truly know this is not the end all be all. This is for a certain amount of time, and after, with age come reasoning. It's something you have to learn that you have to leave the game before the game leave you. And when you leave the game, what you going to do?
Interesting.
You
Yeah.
take all the wisdom you get from, the life that you would be living amongst. Just as what Christo say, you're living in the world. You understand what I'm saying? You're not of the world. So yeah.
Yeah, that's well said. And I feel like it's also what you are putting out, right? Because as we mentioned, it's the energy you give is the energy you live. So in the products that you guys are putting out, the lyrical content, like there's nothing degrading. Everything is still love. So we can still have this vibe and this energy of soca music and still be in a joyous place, still be in a positive space,
It's shifting.
Yeah.
This to be part of history too.
Correct.
You know?
Real.
Big up all the men that party way
Correct.
for this too, because without them, we would not be here same way.
And the
100%.
ones that are coming up same way too, because you see, so much things changing right now. So much voices starting to be heard. So who wasn't getting heard before they hear me now?
Yes.
I can tell you for sure.
And in a different way where we not even changing we style too now.
Correct, we staying true
I
to
would
it.
say we, because since I know Coutain too, it's the same style.
Right.
Now it just in a way where it's modern to them now.
I see what you mean.
You know?
Right.
But
Right.
he ain't changed way. He ain't changed nothing he was
Nothing,
doing. And the same way I was writing and singing before, with all them other tunes I have
Same.
that didn't blow up, is the same style I using. But this one just catch.
When the stars align, man.
Correct.
When it comes together, this is your time.
Yeah. Nothing
After
can stop
God.
that.
Yeah, man.
God time.
100%. So let me ask you this, because there's always people on social media that will talk about, especially within soca music, that there's not enough young people doing it. There's not enough young talent that are getting that love. Right?
Yeah.
So, and then, they will talk about, why don't those elder artists like step aside and allow young people? And then Marshall came in an interview and said, nah, like other guys could do their thing.
Yeah.
But you have to do the work to get to this spot. So you two being some of the younger artists, I guess I want you to speak to that. Do you feel held down in any kind of way? Like, what is your vantage point in this?
You go ahead, we do.
Go now. I'll go.
To me, everything comes wrong to, again, God and yourself. So much work you put in. Your discipline. You understand? It will have the talk, I fight down and this and that, but Christo work hard.
Yeah,
and right now.
And the thing with that is the music bigger than the man.
Correct.
If you put in the work, you stay consistent, you just keep grinding and show God that is that our boy father boy are working so hard for it, and give me it please. You think you're not gonna get it, and he's seeing your heart clean and you want that very bad and you're working hard for that. He's going to give you it. You need to work hard. You need to believe in the Father. You need to also stay consistent.
And in addition to that is a matter, as he's saying, keeping him involved in anything you do, because we just make plan and he's laugh.
Yeah.
But that when we make plan without him.
Right.
If we keep him at the center of the plan, he will guide me where and where not to go. You understand? So it will have people say, by they fight him down wherever. Nobody fight nobody down by yourself, because what people think about you is not your business. You understand?
Yeah.
You have to put your head down and move. As he say, you have to grind. You have to grind. Nobody go come and you a piece of chicken. So it's like
Right.
So as I say, it have real youths anything, eh? It have plenty youths, but work hard.
yeah.
Don't stop. You can't feel like, okay, this year me a guide, boy. why them fighting me?
Right.
You
Nobody
can't do
not
that.
fighting you. You fighting yourself,
Right.
bro, because you just need to keep working. How
Watch
much
this.
years I didn't get? How much years I didn't get?
Right.
I working hard all the time, and it's just
And
like,
he
hey,
complain, eh? And never
all right,
want
Christo,
to
just
say
go
that, yeah.
again. You ever see me go live? You ever
No,
see me say
yeah.
anything? I don't use the media for that. I just
Correct.
use the media to spread my love.
Correct.
So whoever vex, the loss.
I watch something, eh? You see, this is the difference too. We just have the lessons in front of you, and we choose not to watch it. Yeah, so actually, we choose not to watch it because Papa used to say, a wise man will learn from his mistakes. A wiser man will learn from another man's mistakes. So if you making mistakes before and you seeing that this person doing something, the great thing is because they still great, they still going behind it, eh? Why not take the same pattern and modify it to your liking? You understand?
Yeah.
But
Just
next boy
tune it
go
to
ball
you.
like you follow fashion.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it's not about that.
Nothing
So
new under
I
the sun.
can't follow your greatness.
Right.
So you inspire me to do something
Correct.
great.
And sometimes people doesn't even understand that because, as you say, it come back down to our ego. Unfortunately, it come back down to our ego.
I do that.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't really deal with much people. I go
Same
stay
here,
with my
boy.
little circle, tiny.
In my room.
The ego and almost like a sense of entitlement. Right? Like, this is owed to me.
Yeah.
I wrote this. This should have been Road March. This should have been the #1 stream song. And it's like, take time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
even, like, I'll use you as an example. Chili BB. I love that tune. Didn't catch.
Me
For
too.
whatever
Yeah,
reason.
yeah.
Right? Didn't catch for whatever reason. Doodoo Darlin did. There's some people who would be more vexed that this didn't catch and not water the grass of what is actually blossoming. You know what I mean?
Correct.
There's some artists that would be so vexed. No.
They would
How
ask
come
me,
you guys not this?
why you not pushing Chili BB? It's because, bro, everybody is requesting Doodoo Darling.
Yeah, hallelujah.
I have to give the people what they want.
Yeah,
Simple like that. I would sing it.
Yeah.
But they don't know it yet.
Right.
I have to feed them it now. So I would take my
Correct.
time and feed them it. But let me give the one that already rising the love. He go anyway.
Yeah.
You know?
And by that, you see, everything else can start to follow. You just start to strategize from there. You understand? So when do the Darling pelting your son now, oh yeah, why you watching the baby? We go and hit them something, you understand?
And
And,
then-
reintroduce that. Go
Right.
like that because look, when this one, Blockbuster drop. Blockbuster drop late along with the other song
That's
I heard
so
them.
bad.
But everybody tunes had to catch all late because we're saying, Thanos saying, wait, boy. He said, oh God, I feel like we're too late. And the point in time right now, bro, it's no how to pay it. It's no right or wrong time to release music again. You understand? I believe the headspace that we pushing right now is music we doing.
Right.
You understand? Yes, it's love to soca and calypso because the how to pay it, boy, that the forefathers for the thing. You understand? But we doing it in we style, we way, and presenting it to all the other package so it would be not seasonal. When we seasonal now, boy. You know, because what's something Jam Tongue drop a bit late, but it catch. And last it still playing.
Trolley hole, yeah.
Exactly. So I look at that when everybody was panicking and I said, nah, it go catch, you know. That Blockbuster I didn't go catch. I know it's not a catch. You know what would have been nice? Yeah, son.
Yeah.
From the excuse me, baby. I
Right.
seen your wrong tongue. Then Blockbuster started
Each
catch.
one,
Then
yeah.
after Hollywood started catch. Then after
Yeah.
Teja one started
Teja,
catch. So it's just a matter. Are you as Teja? I say that too. Bet on your horse. Bet on your horse. So yeah.
Yeah, that's the way to go, man. Listen, for me, it's always been about the music, right? And with you two in particular, the music speaks a different language and it is resonating with so many people, you know? So with you, it's Tano. With you, it's Advocate. But you guys are working with other producers as well when it comes to songwriting, right? What do you feel is next? What is that next step for both of you now?
Well, me, next to me is just like what we do the other day.
Correct.
Do music.
Correct.
Go in the
Correct.
studio, hold our vibe,
Drill.
and just put more out for you all. And I'm so glad that you all actually put in the face to the voice though, because a lot of people didn't know who Christo was.
True.
Yeah.
So
Same here.
now, when you see me and you see the name, you will know, hey, I will click this.
Yeah.
Christo, let me hear what Christo have here now. So that is just my goal for now and forevermore, is just to give people music, good music.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's the same thing with me. And now, just carrying the brand to different heights. Yeah, so now we're focusing on the concert as well too. And looking to not only shed light on my music, but brother and their music same way too. Because not me alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's very big of you too, because a lot of people want to keep that
How
for
you mean?
themselves, you
Nah,
know?
it's a room for everybody, man.
To have room for everybody.
100%, man. And I'm glad to hear from you too that you're back in the studio, because a lot of times what I've heard from artists is once that one song catch, they done, you know.
Complacency.
The complacency.
It's
They want
mad
to sit
thing.
back and you had a
Biggest enemy.
shopping. Yeah, you had to do your thing, man.
Shopping it for free.
And I have a lot of other songs that
Pardon
unreleased that I can
Yeah.
just pull out of the bag and drop. But I mean, like the energy now, like the vibe now different. Like I just need to work now too.
Yeah.
So
And let people
you never know.
put the voice to the face now
Yeah.
and have that name out there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah, 100%. So what do you guys do aside from studio for your own like self-care? What do you two artists do on the back end now?
Well, me as a family, man.
Okay.
I have 2 kids, big up mamas. Yeah, it's a whole team.
How old are your kids?
My son is 6.
Okay.
And my
Nice.
daughter is 1.
Oh,
That's it,
nice,
blessing.
nice. A true blessing.
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
Yeah, man.
So I family, man. Fully
Okay.
family.
Same. Same. Big up mama, same way too. And our kids yet.
Okay, I was
But
gonna say
yeah.
when you say same, I was gonna. You had 2 kids.
Nah.
too? Oh,
But you know, I have a lot of nieces and nephews. Yeah, so they just give me full joy, full
Yeah.
love, full energy, and you know, like children is a blessing, bro. And apart from children being a blessing, family is also a blessing too,
Yeah.
because you get so much energy from them. You understand? It have so much people trying to separate families, friends, and whatnot, and I just thankful and happy that we're fortunate enough to create we own and be example to others.
yeah.
You understand? In a place where, you know, it has so much separation going on though.
Yeah.
You understand? The harsh reality, but we try to make sure we eliminate that thought.
Yeah.
We eliminate that reality by just being myself and being around with people. We tribe, you understand?
Yeah.
We village.
Mm.
You understand? Because we didn't do it by ourselves.
Nah,
You
nah,
understand?
not at
So
all.
yeah.
So speaking of family, because your surname Coutain, and there was an artist that had a song this year
Paris.
with Marshall,
Yeah.
Paris Coutain. Are you guys actually family, or he just have that? Like,
Yeah,
is that
we're
just a
family.
stage name? Oh, okay.
Yeah, no family.
Oh,
But I have a
okay.
grandfather story to tell.
Okay. So it's back then. Back
Yeah.
then. Okay. So it's one of them
But
grapevine kind of
I family.
thing. Okay.
Big up
Nice.
Coutain,
Big up Paris one
Coutain.
time.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
No, honestly, it's so nice this year to see so many different faces and voices come into that carnival circuit.
Yeah.
Then, you know, in addition to some of the greats and the elders that we're accustomed seeing, it was nice to see some different faces,
Yeah.
different energy.
Plenty. A lot.
Yeah,
A lot, bro. A lot.
Yeah.
Like, it was very, very heartwarming. We didn't feel alone. You understand? We didn't feel alone. Everybody was like, yeah, boy. Like, when we meet to go and perform, oh, brother, we're going on, we've been talking. You understand? It had dread piece of unity
it's a-
going
it's a
on now,
love.
but you understand?
It's
So,
not
yeah.
this one watching that one and this
Nah.
one will deal with
Co-sign
that
with
one.
that.
And
Taking
yeah.
it back and nah.
I like
take
that.
a shot now. From there, bail it.
Yeah.
You know?
So it's a unity now.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's love. It's
love
love
it.
all the
Yes.
time too.
Correct.
I believe in that. Love is the answer, boy, for real.
Love and good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love and good.
And that's what this music is about, man. That, to me, that is essential and a main focal point. That once you have that in your heart and you move forward, you golden.
Yeah. Really.
You real good, man.
Yeah,
Things
man.
will all fall into place, man.
For sure.
You know? So I know one of the highlights will be performing in Toronto for the first time, right?
you
I
mean?
know that.
That good.
But
We've been
But
talking
fuck
about
Big up Dr. J, boy.
Everywhere
That man is
start.
our soul, yeah? Big up Dr. J.
Anyway, it's not my one soca prince.
Oh,
but for you, what was one of the highlights from Trinidad Carnival? Was there, because I know a viral moment is when he was on stage with Freetown.
Right, so Freetown show. Fun show too. So I was now going to perform. A matter of fact, Fun done introduced me. He was bringing to the stage Christo, and everybody sat up all right. And then when I run on the stage, it was live band, and then all the like electricity gone.
Oh jeez.
So the band shut down.
And I'm going.
Everybody like, wait, what going on here now? Way. I say, you know what? I can do it. And I just take the mic and I run out and start singing for them a cappella and mash up the place. I mean, like, flatten it. Everybody was dancing, everybody hand in the air.
Energy.
Yeah, really good energy. But Freetown show was a vibrant show day, way, you know? Like I could feel that. And I feel like that was the breaking point there. That show itself.
From the vantage point of looking at it on social media, it seemed like it was built up within you. Like
Yeah,
you were just waiting. You know what I mean?
it's
It was
holding for a while.
But the thing is, the two shows happened the same night.
Yeah.
So I had now done perform Urfan, and that now happened was like, wait, best performance for the season there. Then when I go on Freetown, it was like, wait,
More.
You know, so that blew my mind, bro.
Yeah, and then this wave of emotion and just yeah, boy.
Yeah.
And you're probably thinking all the struggles and
I mean,
to reach that point.
no,
that moment.
What was in my brain, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, bro. I was on the grind. Literally saying, Christo, by this season, your song and them out. But this season, they had to mash the ground. And I just hit in the ground. Anyway, I get to perform, I go in and perform. Just back any people face again. And that work, that ground work. Pay off. Look what you do now. Like up to number 1.
Yeah, boy.
You know, and then and big up Coutain way. Cause here what you telling me too, Christo, this song, boy, I mean we talking long. That morning, first time he ever called, man. Say, Christo, why not? This song different, way. He said, watch, number 1 just now.
Serious. You call it?
Yeah. When that was that was 18.
Yeah.
Yeah. So me and GB the now finish. It's very vibes, I believe so.
Okay.
When and GB say by the rule, GB and Lava. So the rule now I watch it short I say, yeah, I can't do them that because they show up and say, yeah, boy, wrong way. I'm ready to go inside and I don't perform.
You ready to knock out, yeah.
Poof. And we're not going across. Seekers. We're going out here. Big love. Do so now. GB say we're run out. I say, boy, we not good energy and good spirit. Why you not? Same time, we talking. I say, cause we're going to pray. We'll pray. Say, yeah. Everybody bow their head. Think I started praying and GB pray?
Then GB pray.
So we praying. Afterwards now, he say, yeah, boy, I got a different feel energy. I said, I'm going to show you something, Me, I'm blown is number 1. Respectfully yours. He's number 2. I think voice is number 3 and use number 4. I say, yo, going up on it. Voice going up number 1, you going up number 2. Bam, it happened. Right? After that happened now, it went back to Blue and me number 1, I went back number 2 again. I said, right. Watch him, I tell him, I said, the week of carnival, you going up number 1. And the same morning, he posted on WhatsApp, I messaged him, I tell him something. Yeah, dog, I know, I can play voice on dog.
I literally know going and tell you that. And he sent me a message one time. I now sending you a voice.
Yeah, big up to the Soca source for compiling that
bro.
data and showing us.
Big up to them. Big up.
I want
Correct.
people to see that streaming matters.
Yes.
And because I think a lot of times people get caught up into what's playing on radio and if this DJ or this announcer have an agenda, they'll push wherever. And I fed up hearing all that mafia talk, right? At the end of the day, people have their phones, they have their own stuff, they have their own devices that they can listen to whatever they want.
Again, I will say too, good music is good music.
Yes.
The people is do that decision that doesn't make that decision.
Correct.
Yeah.
Like it's so crazy how people just think to it like, boy, men picking that song and playing that on radio, even if you do that, it's going to have the underdog song.
Correct.
Always.
That going to be in that race all the time, and that is the voice of the people.
Correct.
Yeah.
It
Always
would always, don't matter how much you try, it's still going to have that.
The voice of people, the voice of God.
Yeah.
Yeah, son. Yeah. People tell me, we went to a radio station, they were saying they didn't like wedding, man. That I don't say me that flat out. How able to do get vexed? I can't get vexed.
Yeah.
They just say my opinion, and then they was like, boy, boy, that song, it been a different place.
Bro.
And you see, again, as what Christo was saying, once you're grinding and doing your work, you're putting on your footwork and making sure everything good on your ends, your heart clean, again, God will give you what He see fit for you to have. You understand? And again, I just say this. I say, by Father, by God, by I pray that my intentions and my needs and my wants align with what you have in store for me. If it do align, then your will be done.
Right.
Yeah, it's as simple as that. Yeah.
So I know for you, you have your own brands. You mentioned Canvas earlier. So you do your own shows, your own events back home. What is the creative direction? Like, where do you come up with some of these concepts? Because some of the things I've seen visually look so great.
But I can't take all the credit for myself. Like, J-Man.
Okay.
Yeah, son, Lee, J-Man, Jarrell, Tayo, Harvey, Tyrell Harvey, Leron, is a collective of brothers that, you know, I will have the ideas and they will more or less try and bring it to life. Yeah, son, we will all try to bring it to life, or they will have ideas and we will try and incorporate it and make sure it stay true to me. Yeah, son, we can't go outside of that. If it's not feeling authentic, if it's not feeling like it didn't make no sense trying to do something, because that when you start to lose track of the goal. You understand? You start to become of the world.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
And the ideas just come from simple day-to-day life. You know? So last year it would have been Canvas Community, and that would have been because from art form, as art form finished pressing, Charmtown start. And a whole different community was, you know, emerged from within that little short space of time. And I wanted to showcase that I could not do it by myself. And as we was now saying, it take a village to raise a child. And I just happened to be the fortunate child in that village. You dig? Yeah. So I wanted to showcase that show. Canvas is basically, as much as it's for me and my brothers and my sisters and them, it's not solely for me. It's a community coming to celebrate and sound good music. So that is the idea behind it more. So it derived from the concept of we being a blank, you know, a blank canvas, and it's up to we to paint whatever story we want to paint within the canvas. So when you come to that show, you don't have to feel anyhow. You know, there's no judgment.
Safe space.
It's a safe space.
Yeah.
You understand? Yes, it will be from, like, you know, 18 and older, because it really like raw and it's uncut. I next thing too. But at the same time, we planning something in the works for the children and them same way too, because we don't want to leave them out. But we, at Christo and I, could really come from the ground, and some of the things that we would have went through, we don't have to repeat that for that children to go through.
Right.
You understand? So the ideas just come from, as I say, everyday life, everyday, you know, experiences, and it's just a melting pot to bring people together.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so
listen, and to hear where you guys came from the ground to now, and seeing the success, being flown up to perform in Canada, and I'm sure it's going to be Europe next. Like, it's going to be all over the States, you know what I mean? We're putting that out there. We manifest it. You already perform all over the place, right? I'm telling you. I'm telling you. To see that process, that work ethic, to see songs like, you know, Soca Feeling, Pushback, songs that I thought, yeah, boy, this is the one. And it is still a song that would juggle in a party, but may not have done what Doo Doo Darling has done for you now, right? And will continue to do. And similar to you, there's songs that, like, when I listen to the body of work of, like 1996 something, and just it's a different process, like the growth of you as the artist to what I'm hearing on Blockbuster and Heroes Rhythm.
Yeah.
It's mind-blowing, because you could listen to something and be in a certain pocket and be the same artist in a matter of a couple of years that will produce something where you can now interpolate a classic from the Mighty Sparrow and bring it to a whole new generation and have these people singing. And, it's not something that you would think youths would want to sing about a wedding band. If you understand what I mean.
Yeah, fully.
But it catch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That means it is resonating with people.
Yeah.
So that growth and that process to come from the ground and have that background of what, other songs you would have done in the past.
Jiggy one.
What's some of those songs that I talk about to be now? And as for you, like it's something that is inspiring, even me in my big age to see. And I want to give you guys full props and credit for that, because it takes a lot of growth as an artist and to do that as a creative, to put that into the universe and see what happens and let it find its own tribe. And they have. They have. So much props to you guys. And I'm looking forward to seeing what's next, man.
I really like to give props to you for keeping us in mind, this generation in mind, because as we was now talking, sometimes it was stop with a certain generation, and then after, if people find them putting in work, so they wouldn't give them opportunity.
Correct.
You understand? But you see beyond that. You understand? And we thankful for this opportunity.
Blessings for that,
you understand?
man.
We're spreading it right now.
Yeah, trust me, man.
Take
We want to
Hollywood
get all
right
the
out
eyes.
my mouth too. Real talk.
Yeah, no, and I appreciate you being uncomfortable in the cold and coming out, because listen, I just want more people
coming
to
out here
understand.
anytime, man. For the catch.
Next week I get in the snow.
There we go.
Yeah. But listen, I appreciate you guys coming on to the Therapy Lounge, and for everybody watching, growth is a process, and conversations like this will always remind us that every artist is evolving in real time, right?
Yeah, man.
So I want to say big thanks to both of you, Coutain, Christo.
Thank
you for sitting down with us inside, the Therapy Lounge. And if this episode resonated with you guys, just like the video, share it with somebody in the creative space, anything,
Yes, sir.
and make sure you subscribe to DrJayTV so we can keep elevating the culture. You could also stream the full session on Spotify. This has been the Therapy Lounge, where soca meets self-awareness. My name is Dr. J, and of course, we're going to see you next session. Big up. Thank you guys. Much
Thanks for
love.
having us, man.
Love,
Blessings.
Love and respect.